Hello everyone, welcome to Simply Life. Because I have posted in the past few weeks videos of pest control for roaches and ants, I have received several messages from my viewers asking me for an effective homemade solution that can act as a solve for both roaches and ants at the same time. They don't want to use two different methods, one for ant and one for roaches, but they want to use single method that is applicable for ants and roaches. So in this video I'm going to show you a highly effective method using the things that are available in your kitchen or home. So let's get started. In this method, we'll be using boric acid to make balls. So this process is basically called as the balls method. And after you make the balls of boric acid, you need to wash your hands with soap and water because boric acid is not completely safe. First of all, you are going to take 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'm using powdered sugar because it is easily mixable. Now you are going to add 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour. 1/4 cup is equal to 4 tablespoons. So I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of wheat flour. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 tablespoons of wheat flour, which is equal to 1/4 cup of wheat flour. And now add boric acid in a ratio of 4:1. So 4:1 is the ratio of boric acid to the whole wheat flour. So instead of 4:1 you can also use 3:1. So let us take 3/4 cups of boric acid. 3/4 cups of boric acid is equal to 12 tablespoons of boric acid. So I am going to add 12 tablespoons of boric acid into this. So it looks like I do not have a lot of boric acid. I have used this before for killing the ants. I have also provided you the video on my channel. You can watch it. It was also very effective, but that is used for ants. Now we are using it for cockroaches and also for ants. So for that we are also going to use one extra ingredient that will attract roaches. Now we are supposed to add 12 tablespoons of boric acid. So this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So basically I have just 12 tablespoons of boric acid. So I am going to add all of the quantity that I have in this pouch. On top of it, in order to make the balls, you need to knead this particular mixture, and for that you are supposed to use milk for kneading instead of water, because with milk kneading it will be highly attractive to both roaches and also for the ants. So keep on adding the milk in the required quantity. I have taken about 1/4 actually 1 cup of milk. I have taken a lot of milk. You should not take about 1 cup of milk. You can just take half cup of milk and keep on adding it until you are successfully able to knead it into balls. So after you have knead this flour and boric acid, you need to thoroughly wash your hands with soap and water. So what this does is it completely mixes the boric acid and the whole wheat flour and sugar thoroughly. So as you can see, I have been able to successfully knead it into a dough, and we will be making balls of these. So do not make the balls very large, make them very small, not very small also. I'll just show you. It should be about 3 by 4 inches in diameter, and you can place it in cupboards. You can place it under the sink of kitchen, under the sink of bathroom. You can place it near the toilet seat. Now those are the areas that are frequently visited by roaches, and wherever you have seen the activity of ants or roaches, you can also place at that location. And also you can place it in a cupboard which is filled with things. You can just place it at the corners, and that should be it. Okay, now this is a very homely item. So in the last video I have shown about a professional pest control service. So basically, if you call for professional pest control services, then they use that particular compound and they apply. But I got comments that they do not want to use something which is poisonous around the kitchen, and that's why I have made this particular recipe, which includes boric acid. This is not completely safe, this is not completely dangerous, so you can use it around the kitchen area. Okay, now this is perfect, this is perfect kneading. Now if you have experience in the kitchen making rotis or tortillas, then you will be easily able to make this. After that, you are going to make very small balls of boric acid. So as you can see, this is a ball of around 3.3 by 4 inches diameter. So such balls you are going to make. One more ball, one more ball. So I'm gonna make such balls, and then we will resume the video. As you can see, I have made the balls of boric acid and the mixture that I have shown you. Now it is large in number, and you can place it all around the house. So these many balls will be sufficient for even a larger house, and it will definitely kill roaches. The roaches, they come, take small bites of it, and once they consume the boric acid, you can see dead roaches in the next few days around the house. Do not worry, this is because your solution or mixture is working, and with this way you can get rid of roaches in probably 2 to 3 weeks if the infestation is not very high in the house. If the infestation is high, then I would want you to watch my professional roach solution video, so you can apply both these methods. But this one is one of the cheapest and one of the most effective solutions that there is, and I'm gonna place it and show you where I place them. Before you start placing them around the house, let them sit for about 1 hour so that they dry a little bit, so their structure is not very soft, but it can be easily bit by the roaches. So sit them for 1 hour, and after that place around the house. It has been 1 hour since I have put the balls for sitting. The reason for this was so that it can retain the shape when I put it at corners, and it is still biteable by the roaches and the ants. They feed on it, and the boric acid, once it gets into their stomach, it kills them, and you are gonna see dead roaches in the coming days. And this solution is highly effective and very cheap, and it works within the next 2 weeks. So now the first area that I'm going to keep is the kitchen area. As you can see, this is a cooking range, and here you can see that there is gap. Now there is no cockroach infestation in my house, but if you have cockroach infestation, what you need to do is you need to take this cooking range outside, and you need to put the balls of the boric acid there. But now because I don't have any infestation, I'm not gonna do that. This is like a gas cooking range, and if you have to bring it outside, you need to take care of the gas pipe. I'm gonna make another video on it, so please stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. But for now, I'm gonna take a ball and just place it, okay, under this, okay, and I take another ball and I place it below, okay, and then take another ball. Now equidistant, just play carom board over here so that it goes. Then okay, play carom board, and here I put another one. Then there is gap in the fridge area, you're gonna throw it over there. And the white powder that you see is baking soda. It is neither diatomaceous earth or neither it is boric acid, because they cause irritation in the respiratory tract. So I do not put such compounds in my house, okay. I don't compromise with the air quality in the house. Then this is under the sink, I'm gonna place, okay, let's put it inside. So just throw it over there, okay. And here we have the water filters. I'm not gonna touch on that area, okay. And here is a pantry, and in pantries also there is a lot of issues oftentimes with the roaches, because there is a lot of food over here. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna add our ball in the corner, okay, that's it, and then hide it. So I don't got time to climb, otherwise you can gently place them as well. Now here, as you can see, there is, these are the cupboards, and some of the cupboards we don't use it. So for example, this is also a cupboard, and I'm gonna place over here, okay. And we don't use it, so there is no question of contamination. You can put another ball on the other side, okay. And then there is other cupboards, but it has a lot of food items. I don't want to contaminate anything. We don't have any roach infestation, so why take a risk? Now here is a sofa. So usually we don't have roach infestation behind the sofa because there is no food, but I'm still placing it over here because I have many balls. Now let's go to the bathroom area. So this is the under sink cupboard. You can place your ball over here, okay, and on the other diagonal corner you can place your ball, okay. Probably if you want to cover more areas, you can make smaller balls as well. Now this is the toilet area. We are gonna place our balls over here, one ball over here, one ball behind, okay. So we have covered over here, and sometimes they are present at places which are inaccessible. So I'm placing one behind the mirror, okay. Okay, then there is a lot of stuff over here. So I'm gonna place a ball behind. Okay, that's it. And then we have another kitchen area, not kitchen, another bathroom. So we are gonna place one ball over here, one ball over here, cover it. Then we are left with two balls. We have another sink. So under the sink, just add one ball. So finally we have one more ball. I'm gonna place it in a room which is not often used by us. So just roll the ball, and that's it. This is how you are going to cover your house with the special balls that I have come up with. This is for the roaches and the ants infestation. It is a 2-in-1 solution for both the infestation. I hope you like this video. It has taken lot of effort for us to make multiple videos and come up with answers to your questions when they arise. So I request you all to please subscribe and like our video. Thank you.